There are billions of dollars in the mobile games market, and we see thousands of titles hit the app stores each year. Everyone wants a piece of that mobile gaming pie, and now you can get in on the action too. In my latest Intel report, I show you 10 crypto mobile games that have killer gameplay and some that even let you play and earn based on your skill. No matter what style of mobile game you love, I have a pick for you on this top 10 list. It's mission time. Welcome back, agents. Secret Agent Stash here, and we are at GIA headquarters, the gaming intelligence agency, and we have some high value intel for you guys today. I have been compiling my list of the latest 10 mobile crypto games that I am feeling that I think that are, A, have amazing gameplay, or B, have some really amazing earning potential, maybe airdrops that they have going on, new stuff, or brand new launches, right? So we're gonna take a look at 10 of those today. And I think you guys will be able to find at the end here one of these games that you actually really will enjoy playing and possibly could be a good earner for you here as you kind of become a part of the community and maybe dive in and start investing or whatever it may be, right? So let's jump right into this and check out my top 10 list here of crypto mobile games that you can play and earn. All right, first up is one of my absolute favorites. It's Sipher Odyssey. This is in an open alpha state right now. It's a top-down roguelite style looter shooter ARPG, right? They have a lot rolled in there, but it's actually really a lot of fun, man. They have multiplayer action in there. They have a couple of different game modes. There's a ton of customizability in this game. I mean, there's a lot going on here, and then also NFTs incorporated, right? This is on Ethereum, and they do have their Sipher token, which is already live and active, and it's out there. And one of the cool things is you can actually stake that, right? You can find them here on Google Play or on the App Store. And I think we're going to see big things coming from Sipher Odyssey here. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw some really good earning potential here in the very near future. All right, number 2, we have Honeyland. This is like a casual strategy style game that has like quests and PvP. It's kind of like a passive style PvP system. This is kind of like your classic mobile game is how I would look at this, right? So I kind of feel like this is like one of those classic things. And you can see kind of some of the screenshots here of what the game looks like. Here's kind of the battling system. You send these bees out. They're going in, they're collecting honey for you, which is the token here, right? So this is on Solana. And they have the HXD token. And that's what you're essentially earning here by playing Honeyland. It is free to play, but having the NFTs is a huge boost in this game to be able to farm the token, Honeyland HXD token. Now this is available on Android and on iOS, so you can get it on both, which makes it really easy. I've been using this actually on my Solana phone, my Solana Saga. I'll play some Honeyland, send my bees out, go out there. But this has been actually, I think, a really good earner for a lot of people. I know a lot of people who have really been bullish on Honeyland, saying that gives them Axie vibes in 2020. So I think we could see something here. Not my favorite style of game, but I could definitely see how a lot of people would like this game. It's very passive and casual, but there is some strategy to it as well. Next up, number 3, we have Nightcrows. This is a brand new MMORPG that just released a few weeks ago. It has like a lot of auto battle elements to it. So you can go in there and just kind of click, auto, and it does a lot of the stuff for you. Fighting, going from one quest point to another. There's a lot of auto features, but in general, a lot of polish here. This is coming from the same team that did Mir 4. So if you're familiar with that crypto-based game, this is the same team. And this is more of just a medieval version of that, right? So with Nightcrows, this is actually on the WeMix platform, right? So through Ethereum on WeMix, which is a little bit of a different chain. They actually have 6 different tokens for their economy here, which is kind of crazy. I don't know why I took it here, but you can see them right there in that shot. Let's go here to the token page. So you can see here's the 6 or 7 different tokens they have, and they are all used for different things. But the main token is the Crow token, which you can start earning, but you have to be level 40 once you start doing any kind of earning inside the game. So not like we've seen with any of these current games where we're doing plentiful airdrops where there's tons of money around. They do make it quite hard to jump in, but it could be pretty rewarding. This game is on iOS, Android, and also actually available to play on PC too. So available to pretty much anybody out there that wants to play in any kind of format, and very well polished game, really good, well done. If you like the auto battle stuff, then I think that this is something you would really enjoy. All right, next up we have Heroes of Mavia. Now this was a big story here where they had their pre-campaign, their pre-token airdrop, and kind of a play and earn situation. And we haven't seen a lot of people talking too much about Mavia now after they have done their big release. But still, I think this is a game that did really well. It's a Clash of Clans style, base builder strategy game, and they have kind of incorporated some tokenomics into it using the Mavia token. They also have like a governance thing here as well. But yeah, the Mavia token is the main token here for the game. And if you like Clash of Clans and that's a game you actively already play, or you just enjoy that genre, this is right up your alley. I mean, it's exactly what you want to get from that experience. It is very well polished. I think they've done a really good job. Now, like I said, some of the hype has died off a little bit after the airdrop here, but I do still think that this is a game that I think a lot of people will still want to play. So there's still a lot of people out there playing this game actively. They did a really good job of marketing and getting a lot of people to want to play this globally, right? So you're talking about liquidity for anything you're doing, anything you're earning, anything that you're going to be trying to sell in the marketplace, right? Those are important things to keep in consideration, right? Yeah, there's a lot of mobile gamers out there, but there's a lot of mobile games. How many people are going to be buying your stuff? And so with Mavia, I think there's a very large player base, which is a really good sign. Okay, up at number 5 is Gods Unchained. This is a TCG trading card game that has been around for a very long time. They started off with a PC only, a desktop version of this game, very much like a Hearthstone or Magic the Gathering Arena, but you own your own cards. And they eventually introduced a play and earn mechanic where you can earn their in-game token called Gods. And you can do that now as a free-to-play player. So jumping into Gods Unchained is actually really easy. And they just released a mobile app that is in early access. So the app has not gotten great reviews. So the mobile version of Gods Unchained has not gotten great reviews so far. But it is definitely something to keep your eye on, because this is definitely one of the top TCGs in crypto. Now, there's some other really great TCGs out there, right? But none of them, I think, have a really great mobile solution. And Gods Unchained, I think, is really kind of pushing the forefront on that, right? So I think that mobile is going to be a good space for them. But being able to earn those Gods tokens on mobile and on your PC is going to really open it up for the economy, right? So not only for just people being able to earn on different platforms, but once again, what we're talking about is liquidity for trading. So if you really want to play and earn and maximize what you're doing on that platform for your time, you want to be able to sell those NFTs to somebody, right? Or somebody else. You want some demand for those tokens you've earned, because otherwise you may not be able to get any value out of these things. Now, the point of this is that this is a great game, right? Gods Unchained itself is a great game. So even if you weren't earning in this game, I still think it is a great game, especially if you love TCGs. They have a brand new set that's actually getting ready to come out too. So a lot of cool things going on with Gods Unchained. And like I said, they are a solid game that has been around and proven through bear and bull cycles. Gods Unchained has been here. And obviously coming from the folks over at Mutable, one of the biggest, Ethereum-based L2 gaming chains out there right now. Up next, we have Wildforest. And Wildforest is like a real-time strategy game, right? Kind of classic PvP where you're building and you're collecting cards, and you can progress those NFTs as well, which is kind of cool. This game is built on the Ronin network. So not a ton of games on Ronin, but what games they do have are absolutely cranking. And so Wildforest is one of the really well-polished mobile games they've put out so far. Now there's a couple other ones that may make it here pretty quickly that will be just as good, but I think that Wildforest kind of has that claim to fame. Now, like I said, they incorporate some really cool NFTs into this. You can also earn their token, the WF token in the game, which is absolutely vital to the gameplay here for Wildforest. You really need it to progress in the game. So being able to earn it, I think, is pretty cool. Now, the interesting thing is, do note that this is on Google only. I do believe that it is only available on Google Store, and right now only available on Google, not on iOS. So a little bit of a downside there. But you know, you could always try and load this through an emulator as well on your PC, and hopefully be able to jump in and build some powerful decks and defeat all of your enemies. But you know, yeah, really cool kind of like strategy, real-time strategy, deck card, PvP building type of game. And you know, like it's same kind of like, you know, cute kind of you know, character shaded cards that you would see in some of these other like mobile style games. So it has that kind of same feel to it that you kind of used to. You can see some screenshots right here of the game as well. All right, switching it up a little bit here is a game called Technocore. This is a mobile drone simulation style game that you know, it puts you in control of this drone that's trying to pick up packages around a map, and you're trying to avoid turrets that may shoot you down, or running into a ceiling in the simulation, or into the ground or other objects. And it's not easy to control this drone, man. Like on the mobile app, I actually really enjoy playing this game because it is pretty challenging, and they do have some pretty cool things, like being able to upgrade your drone that you're playing with to get, you know, like faster times, or to pick up more loot. And the interesting thing about this is actually on the Guns platform, the Guns chain. And the Guns chain is the same chain that is you know, being run in the company that is building Off the Grid. Off the Grid is a game we've talked about a lot on the channel. It is one of the most hotly anticipated AAA experiences that incorporates crypto. It's a extraction shooter game that has been in development for quite some time. We've already seen it out in the wild with big streamers like Dr. Disrespect playing it. And so we're anticipating a big showcasing for Off the Grid here in the next couple of months. But the interesting thing is that Technocore is like the partner app. Like it's like the mobile app you know, partner game for Off the Grid, built by the same people. And so what you're earning inside of Technocore are actual NFTs that you can then use in Off the Grid when it launches. So a huge bonus here. And not only can you do that, but you can actually earn Guns, their token. The Guns token which will be used for all of the Guns Network games, which includes Off the Grid, Technocore, and more here in the future. So getting those Guns tokens for playing Technocore could really be really big right now, and give you a huge head start when Off the Grid launches and they do a big token drop, because we know it's coming. Okay, up next we have WAGMI Defense. This is a real-time strategy card battle type of game that has been a really big hit here in the Web3 community. We've seen a lot of people playing this game, talking about it, having fun with it. I've been able to test this game multiple times and have fun playing against the creators. Now this is on Ethereum, and they do have their token out here, which has been doing well. There's the WAGMI Games token. Now the interesting thing is that right now this game is still kind of in early access. It is available for both platforms, iOS and Android, but you do need to be able to get in and get access to the game. So you won't be able to just download it and jump into the store and find it right away. But the gameplay is free to play, and once you jump in, you'll be able to actually start earning and collecting cards, building your decks out, and getting your best strategy together to defeat your opponent. Right? This is a PvP direct 1v1 type of game here, yeah, I mean, in general, like I said, if you like these kind of like strategy style games, I think this is one of those ones where there's enough strategy, but it's not too difficult to like pick up quickly. When I jumped in for the couple times I played matches here, you know, even after I had not played for a while, like the first time I played, I jumped in, got it right away. I was crushing fools, and then hadn't played it. Then didn't play for a couple months, and then jumped right back in, and I was like surprised by how easy it was to pick it back up and start playing again, having fun and understanding what was going on. So a good amount of strategy there, still, you know, like easy to learn, hard to master, I would say. And you know, there's some good earning potential here with WAGMI as well. Okay, here we have Blast Royale. This is a battle royale style game, and you know, this is one of those ones that I think is just kind of a sleeper, man. Not so many people are talking about Blast Royale. It's kind of crazy. It gets a lot of players. It's got a lot of downloads already. It's been around for quite some time, and you know, it is one of the more solid and well-polished mobile games out there representing crypto. Now you can go in there and you can earn with some of their newest stuff right now with the noob token, which is kind of cool. They're getting ready to launch. This game is on Immutable X, so you got to understand that you know, we got another immutable entry here. Once again, easy to access, which is what, when I hear Immutable X, that's kind of what I think, right? It's easy to access, right? There's easy to get on board, easy to start playing. And I think Blast Royale does that really well. And it's just your kind of standard, you know, like straight up, you know, solid standard battle royale, like mobile style battle royale game, right? But like I said, there's some cool things going on with the noob token, and just a little bit, like I said, I think under the radar for some of the things they're doing and how good of a community they have. for this game already. All right, last but not least, we have Planet Mojo, or Mojo Melee, right? This is a strategy auto battler type game where you have a bunch of different characters that you can place down on a team fight tactic style map, 1v1, and they have done a really good job of making this a game that is easy to pick up, easy to learn, but once again, similar before that's a really mark of a good mobile game, is it's easy to learn and hard to master. Some of these mobile games, man, they go super crazy in depth with all these features, and it makes it really hard to learn and pick up fast and then want to stay playing. But I think Mojo Melee does a really great job of doing that, right? Of keeping you engaged, but just enough depth where you can keep playing this. So this is one of those ones where you kind of place the characters around, and then they will auto battle themselves. But the strategy is all about your placement, the mix of your characters, the buying and selling of your characters during each round. So there's a lot going on here with Mojo Melee. And the cool thing is that they just launched a brand new game too, called Go Go Mojo, which is a brand new runner style game, like Temple Runner style game. Which is they just ended their airdrop campaign for this. I know we're going to see some more stuff going on for what's in store here for Planet Mojo, because they're opening up a whole ecosystem here with what they're doing with their kind of Mojo Melee. Now they got their runner. They have the Mojo Maker, where it allows you to customize your mojos. They just have a shop that they're launching an internal marketplace. So a lot going on for Planet Mojo. Just launched their token, so the Mojo token is now out there on exchanges. So really big time to be focusing on Planet Mojo. And once again, I think we're another one of those sleepers, another one we've been talking about on the channel and playing since the beginning. So great to see that maybe some of you guys got in on their latest banner NFT sale. But if not, definitely look at the Mojo token and for that next airdrop if you missed this latest one that just concluded just a little while ago. All right, there you go. So 10 of my top mobile games that you can play right now. These games are you can play right now. There's no waiting. There's no okay, I don't know. No, it's coming soon. Yeah, we'll get to mobile. No, you can go play them. You can download them, and most of them you can go in and start earning on them as well. Definitely look at some of those higher earners like Honeyland. I think it's been a big favorite, but don't sleep on some of those up and comers like Planet Mojo, because that's going to be some of those big profits there too. If you're looking for those 10x pluses, right, on some of those play to earn opportunities that we're going to see here in the near future for some of these mobile games. All right, agents. Well, that's all we have for today. As always, this briefing never happened. Secret Agent Stash, over and out.
Secret Agent Stash. Secret Agent Stash.